15th on the season. Let's take a look back at the first half highlights, and it's been all PSV, but first it would be the home side striking. However, Kram unable to get in the back of the nets. He would have a great opportunity later on. Then Romedal serving it up. Terrible defending. Emeron's completely behind Jan Vennegoor of Hesseling. The dimension of his game, you've got to be aware of that in the back for taking on PSV. Take a look at Englishman Colin Kram, your countryman, unable to find the nets.
PSV, they're in second place and they've got to keep the pressure on Ajax, and that's a great strike there by Hesselink in the 5th minute, putting PSV 1-0 up.
Fortuna Sittard right back, but Colin Kram with the same problem as Nick Webster. He can't score.
That's not true, Chris. I had a hat-trick last night.
Kasper Bogelin trying to make it 2. Ruud Hess, the ex-Barcelona keeper, shuts him down. However, too little too late. And Fortuna, despite the balance.
To Australian international Brett Emerton. Emerton was at the heart of the action 3 minutes later, winning a penalty, which was dispatched by the former Nottingham Forest striker Pierre van Hooijdonk. In the second half, it was the Van Hooijdonk and Emerton show as the Dutchman set up the Australian to score on 53 minutes. 12 minutes later, it was Van Hooijdonk's turn to score. Roda keeper Zelko Kalash making a fine save, and for the big Dutchman to smash in the rebound, his 17th league goal of the season. Former Newcastle flop John Dahl Thomason completed the scoring with 70 minutes remaining. The Danish hitman converting Thomas Razza's inviting chip.
The Tricolors able to capitalize from their lone set-piece opportunity. The Gambian Yato Cisse taking it from Matthijssen. Or Danny Lanza. De Cler gets mixed up in his marking duties. This season. Let's take a look at the second half highlights. It all started with Richard Knopper getting things going for the visitors, but Geert de Vlieger able to shut him down. Then Payasai Kedia creating all kinds of havoc. Raymond Victoria commits the ultimate boo-boo. 1-1. The own goal charged to the Willem II right back. Credit Payasai Kedia for creating it. You can see here trying to get it in for Zlatan. The outstretched striker can't reach it. Victoria trying to keep it away fromIkedia, knocks it into his own net. From there, Ajax would move forward. In the stoppage time, Founder made a holy terror, finds Maklas, and the game winner, delivering a crushing goal to Hans Vesterhoff. Nikos Maklas, his 5th goal in the Eredivisie this season. Willem II falling asleep, and then moments later, Kivu findingIkedia. No player more deserving of that strike, and in a late crumble, the visitors able to capitalize. We move over to Tilburg. Willem II entertaining Ajax of Amsterdam. What an entertaining match this was, as Christian Kivu almost getting into the back of the nets. Then it would be Willem II's turn.
In the 43rd minute, Cisse scores and shocks the leaders, Ajax. They're going up 1-0, and we could have a shock on our hands.
And Ajax dominated this first half of play, but Willem II able to sneak one in. There's Geert de Vlieger shutting down Richard Knopper. Ajax would take over in the last few minutes then.
Oh, this one is farcical. Some of the Ajax players are even turning around. They can't believe that the ball's ended up in the back of the net. And what a tragic own goal. Victoria in the 59th minute ties it all up. Look at number 7 here, Chris. He turns around.
Everyone turning around here. De Vlieger on his feet. That's Payasai Kedia, a little Nigerian for Ajax. Having all kinds of problems for Willem II, and then this is where it got ugly. Willem II, such a great defensive performance despite the own goal. There's Hans Vesterhoff, the coach of Willem II. He sees Nikos Maklas get into the back of the nets here, and indeed it gets ugly. The Greek international makes it 2-1.
And it's an absolute disaster for Willem II. They conceded 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. Ikedia finished.